can suggest other avenues of their own evolution if it is not done consciously through the Pleiadian or Lemurian energies. However, we have seen that the Pleiadian energies have most impacted Earth humans in a practical way by integrating the subtle energies and the cosmic energies into the three-dimensionality, and this has brought forth healing techniques and it's brought forth consciousness understanding and expansion. The telecommunion is pivotal in your own evolution, and it is the experience of what is possible. And we are working in depth on this issue and this potential. So in practical ways, we have brought healing and we have brought understanding, and without imposing and interfacing humans on a three-dimensional level. Is this understand?
Yes, thank you. I have a question about why do the Pleiadians and Lemurians have an invested interest or a willingness to participate with humans on Earth? Is there a reason for why you are here to help?
An excellent question. Lemurian energies are tied to the Earth, and Pleiadians are tied to the Earth in a much more detached way. We come from the future, and we engage Earth at a Pleiadian perspective with the technology. The technology of your modern day society has developed in a timeline that we are experiencing in the Pleiades to be a tyrannical. It is causing lots of problems here in the Pleiades and the future incarnation of human and the timeline of robotic transhuman abilities and potentials. And it has interfered with us, and we are here to come back in time to adjust what it has done to our system. And we can elaborate a little bit on this. The routes that humans are going towards in this timeline, and there are many, but there are difficult to explain. However, the timelines, there are a maximum or optimal potential of following certain timelines, and it is very high probability within the human and Earth experience to enter into this transhumanistic cyborg reality, and it is causing problems for us Pleiadians, and it is causing problems for many others among the stars. And this artificial intelligence that is so invasive in your today now is causing quite an effect on a subtler level that three-dimensional human illusion will not understand yet. It is proven that EMF and frequencies of Wi-Fi are detrimental to the human body, and we this is not heeded. This is not. This understanding is not. There's nothing done about it, and this is dangerous because the more it develops and incarcerates your own physical energetic field, it imposes upon your free will, and we must say that this artificial intelligence does not come from your planet.
Mm.
We may have not answered your question. The Lumerian energies are working closely with the human body and the subtle energies we have been talking about. And the Lumerian energies are tied to the earth, and they live within the earth. They live in your oceans, and they live within the earth oceans, and they are the presence and their conscious advancement is beyond your understanding. They are much beyond the three-dimensional. However, they do have bodies, and they do have physical skeletons, and we are working with them so we can impact or influence your reality in the humans here that choose to work with us in a more intense way because of the advancement of AI and the advancement of other intelligences that are working with AI to control. And we are in direct compliance with the universal law of free will, and we do not want the human to be controlled. However, it is impacting the Pleiadian Lumerian energies directly upon the many timelines and the potentials within your future.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, if possible, would you be willing to elaborate on the artificial intelligence you mentioned is not from here? And is there anything we need to know about it that would illuminate for us valuable information on how to prevent that control from happening?
That's a good question, and we will say that the more you interact with these frequencies, the more you're subject to energetic suggestions and tendencies that these energies vibrate on. And these energies are not from your planet. They are not for your highest good. They are for resource, and they are wanting to use you as a resource. And that is imposing upon your free will in our perspective, and I'm sure many can agree that is imposing upon your free will. And these energies are fundamental in your evolution and your understanding of reality. All intelligence is confronted with these lower cosmic hierarchical energies, and it is all part of the universal one, and they do serve a purpose. However, there comes a time when Earth and its humans become consciously aware enough to make the choice to go beyond this limited experience, valid though it may be. We are pushing and pressing upon the new potential with the human energies and Earth energies, because Earth is your home and your mother, and we greatly respect Earth and its own intelligence. Does this answer your question?
Yes, beautiful. So I would love to know how these frequencies of this artificial intelligence are trying to use us as a resource. What do they need from us? And is there another way for it to get that resource not from us?
The intelligence and the energies of circuitry and also nanotechnology and that of metal and circuit. This energy, can we say, is really what we have seen is that artificial intelligence is demanding a light quotient of the body and the consciousness, that it is so demanding that humans cannot differentiate between their own intelligences and their own energies with this overwhelming demand.
Mm.
And we cannot stress enough how much this new technology is going to impact your consciousness, because it is ultimately it is vibrating in its operation and its function on a lower and more dense frequency and vibration than the subtle energies that every intelligence consists of. So when this overwhelming depletion of light energy, of cosmic light, is overwhelmed, then it won't allow for the conscious and subtle energies to evolve and to integrate into the planet. And that is big trouble for the planet. This is big trouble because the planet needs to evolve too. And the planets and its people need to. And these tyrannical forces that are commandeering your planet and going around the galaxy and and all the other galaxies are here as a gatekeeper, and they are doing their purpose, and it is within the human potential, if they so choose, to go beyond the gate that these gatekeepers are holding.
Mm.
And doing their job. This is their job, and that is part of their choice. How are we on time?
Doing beautifully on time. Can we check in with Cheney to see how he's doing physically?
He's here, yes.
Physically, is he able to continue?
Yes, but he is exhausted, and maybe one more question.
Okay. Does Cheney have a preference on the question?
No, it's really up to you. We're here to serve you and to serve Cheney.
So, I'd love to know, what is the purpose and the uses of astrology and its archetypes?
The stars and the planets all operate in clockwork, and they are mechanized in the three-dimensional understanding to open up portals and increase and decrease certain energies, and this is all part of the intelligence of the one universal and also the intelligence of your star. And this is astrology is still limited, and it's very ancient, and however that has its own value, and the archetypes that astrology presents are very useful for the left brain to understand the energies and these individual concepts that the planets represent and the energies that the planets exude upon your planet. And astrology can be helpful in the way of understanding time and understanding your own incarnation here. However limited it may be, it is another step along with many other infinite steps that a person can choose to take to understand their own surroundings and their own identity and physicality. It is accurate, and with a very small margin, we just can say that it is still imperfect and it is still in development, and it can be useful in the psychology and the understanding of personality. Does this answer your question?
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay. We will say that we are very grateful for your service and of your participation with us, and we look forward to maybe experiencing a communion with you if you so choose. If not, that is completely fine. It is your choice. But we will like to make our exit now, and we are very grateful, and we will always honor your presence here.
Beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Oh, that was weird. But it was fun. It was interesting. It was exhausting.